Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about the top 11 mysterious conspiracy theories. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 11. Mount Rushmore hides a government secret room. The National Treasure inspired this American conspiracy. While this conspiracy was part of the movie's plot about a difficult gold quest, the idea that Mount Rushmore was hiding something began before the film. The monument has a little room behind Lincoln's head. Gutzon Borglum's memorial has an 18-foot door that opens onto a 74-foot-long, 35-foot-tall space. The goal was to house the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution in a shrine. It's an attempt at art. Borglum's 800-foot staircase from the monument's front to the Golden Hall of Records is now significantly smaller. It memorializes the sculptor. The chamber stopped work in 1939, a year after ground was broken, and the memorial funding was slashed. 7 months later, Borglum died, leaving a mystery that historical conspiracy theorists discuss. Number 10. Area 51 is home to lots of aliens. The U.S. largest alien conspiracy belief has inspired many movies and books. UFO sightings are common in the high desert. The Pentagon stated in 2017 that the government collects and analyzes anything that could threaten our airspace, but the particular work being done at Area 51 is still unknown. Over time, many intriguing conspiracy theories have emerged. The most widespread conspiracy theory is that alien life forms from an accidental crash landing on Earth are being tested and experimented on in desert hills. In 1947, Roswell, New Mexico, farmer William Mack Brazel uncovered unusual fragments of metal and other debris. After reporting the occurrence, official armored vehicles recovered the remains. Imaginations ran wild. Besides alien conspiracy beliefs, the location is used by scientists to explore time travel, teleportation, and weather weaponization. Number 9. COVID-19 is population control. Novel coronavirus conspiracies abound. The vaccination implants a microchip to track people, the fatality rate is exaggerated, and Bill Gates is responsible for the virus and a strategy to utilize it for population control. Despite repeated debunkings, some notions remain. That may be because then-President Donald Trump said the illness was no more deadly than the flu and would disappear, like a miracle, without a vaccination. It could be related to Republican lawmakers who suggested COVID could be a Chinese bioweapon. In a period of unparalleled political divisiveness, this country may have been unprepared to handle a pandemic that killed hundreds of thousands of Americans. Choose and get vaccinated if possible. Number 8. The Earth is actually flat. Mark Sargent, host of the Flat Earth Clues YouTube series, spoke at the 2017 Flat Earth International Conference. Sargent believes the Earth is a dome-covered soundstage. According to limited polls, younger individuals are more inclined to believe the Earth is flat. The name of this movement implies that the Earth is flat. Most flat earthers believe the Earth is a flat disk surrounded by an ice wall. Although the flat Earth idea, which theorists accidentally debunked in Behind the Curve, can be laughed off, it can lead to strong science skepticism regarding real-world topics like vaccines. Number 7. Top Democrats are behind a child sex ring. Before 2020, Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman John Podesta's emails were exposed online in October 2016. Podesta mentions cheese pizza and a fundraiser at Comet Ping Pong in D.C. in the emails. These seemingly trivial clues fed the wild belief that Comet Ping Pong was the headquarters of a child sex trafficking network run by Democratic heavyweights like Clinton and Podesta. Theorists said cheese pizza was child pornography. As in many conspiracy circles, insiders could only decipher the emails. A 28-year-old man entered a Northwest Washington pizzeria with an AR-15 rifle a few weeks after Podesta's emails were exposed and Pizzagate became viral. After finding no kid sex slave dungeon, he shot a locked door before surrendering to authorities. The would-be gunman subsequently told a judge his acts were foolish and reckless, but Pizzagate rumors continued online, spawning the equally bizarre QAnon theory. Number 6. Mass shootings like Sandy Hook were false flags. Alex Jones utilized his powerful platform to deny the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting on December 14, 2012. Jones claimed the horrific shooting was completely fake and the children killed were actors. Some bereaved parents had to release birth certificates and decline exhumation demands because of Sandy Hook theories. Conspiracy theorists get worse after mass shootings. After the Parkland, Florida incident, survivors were labeled crisis actors. Number 5. 9/11 was an inside job. Nearly 3,000 people died in coordinated terror attacks on September 11. 2001, with thousands more injured and over 2,000 first responders dying from ground zero-related illnesses. On September 11, 2001, two planes attacked the Twin Towers in New York City. A third hit the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and a fourth fell into a field outside Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Americans were stunned. September 11 replaced Pearl Harbor as the deadliest foreign attack on American soil. 9/11 has always been a playground for conspiracy theorists, perhaps because of the scale of loss. Nearly 3,000 people killed in a few hours on a sunny September morning, or because of the lies told to the American people to sell them on the endless wars that followed the attacks. One popular theory is that President George W. Bush's administration did 9/11 or knew about it and allowed it to start wars in Afghanistan and Iraq for oil. Many 9/11 hypotheses stem from the inside job conspiracy. Number 4. Princess Diana's death was no accident. In 1997, 1 year after her divorce from Prince Charles, Princess Diana, the People's Princess, was killed in a Paris automobile tragedy. Conspiracies instantly arose. Most Diana hypotheses revolve around this: her fatal vehicle crash was no accident. Dodi Fayed, an Egyptian film producer who died in the limo with Diana, was intended to propose to her the night of the accident. Dodi's father, Mohammed Al-Fayed, testified that they were assassinated because the monarchy couldn't abide the idea of Diana and Prince Charles's sons, successors to the British throne, having an Egyptian and Muslim stepfather. Dodi's father claimed Diana was pregnant at the time of the crash, but the coroner said she wasn't. Henry Paul, the inebriated limo driver, may have purposely crashed the automobile. Conspiracy theorists say Paul was working for a state intelligence outfit that wanted Diana dead since he was head of security at the Ritz Hotel in Paris, which the pair had left before the crash. The discrepancies between French and American emergency care led U.S. conspiracy theorists to suspect Diana's medical care was sabotage after the tragedy. Number 3. The moon landing was faked. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon in July 1969, or did they? I kid. They did. By the 1970s, 30% of Americans felt the moon landing was fake. Alternative histories emerged. William Kaysing wrote, "We never went to the moon," America's $30 billion swindle as a parody, but he ended up believing the fake moon landing hoax. Number 2. The CIA had a hand in JFK's assassination. On November 22, 1963, Lee Harvey Oswald was apprehended in Dallas for assassinating President John F. Kennedy Jr. 2 days later. Texas nightclub owner Jack Ruby shot and killed Oswald on his way to jail. The gorgeous popular president was fatally murdered in broad daylight, and the accused assassin was slain days later, raising suspicions of a cover-up. Over 50% of Americans doubted that Oswald acted alone in the late 1960s. According to 538, 61% of Americans thought the assassination was a conspiracy in 2017. Number 1. Myths about the Holocaust. Hitler's Holocaust killed 6 million Jews in Europe between 1941 and 1945. Despite the Holocaust's well-documented history, some people don't believe it happened or that the death toll was greatly exaggerated. Only 30% of the 53,000 people from 100 nations surveyed by the Anti-Defamation League in 2014 believed Holocaust history was true. The younger respondents were more likely to deny the Holocaust. Some conspiracy theorists believe the Holocaust was fabricated or exaggerated to win sympathy and money for Jews and advance Jewish interests. Holocaust scholar Deborah E. Lipstadt divides Holocaust deniers into two groups. Lipstadt argues there are hardcore Holocaust deniers who deny it happened at all and less fervent deniers who may agree the Holocaust happened but question the official death toll or that gas chambers were utilized for mass murder. That's a wrap on the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.